Do you know those watches that are designed by a committee? A bunch of people in a room, everybody trying to get their ideas into this design. And then there's watches like this. The Duzu DWD3 feels like a watch that one passionate designer built exactly the way he wanted it. So is this just a quirky microbrand diver? Or is it one of those hidden gems that collectors, once they find it, wish they knew about it a long time ago? Hey, there you are, and welcome to My Dude Watch. My name is Jason, and wait till you see what we have in store for you today. This is a piece that my first impressions tell me is a banger. Am I right? Well, stick around because together we're going to find out. This is going to be fun. You know the deal. Grab a snack, pull up a chair, and let's talk watches. And today we are looking at a watch from a brand that truly does like to do things their own way. This is the Duzu DWD3, also known as the Oceania, a purpose-built tool watch with very distinctive personality. This piece is designed after the Southern Right Whale, and we will talk more about the details of that shortly. And once you start closely looking at the details, you realize there is a lot going on. All right, here we go. Let's start right here with the tail of the tape. This one measures in at 42 millimeters in case diameter with the same 42 millimeters lug to lug. It does wear smaller, and we'll discuss that in just a few minutes. You also get a 20 millimeter lug width, so the world is open up to you regarding strap preferences. It has a very clean, flat AR-coated sapphire crystal. This is a legit diver with 200 meters of water resistance. And you get a screw-down case back, and both the standard crown at the 4 and the internal bezel crown at the 2 are both screw-down as well. And powering the Oceania is a very impressive Miyota 9000 series, the 9039 to be exact. So let's turn the watch to its side and we can discuss this really cool case design. The finishing is where things start to get really interesting. Now, what you're looking at here is a lot of detail for a watch at this price point. You'll notice you get multiple finishing techniques throughout the case. The sides of this guy are sandblasted, giving it that rugged tool watch appearance. And you can see the vertical lines right there. They are engraved with precision. The tops of the lugs are brushed. The top of the case is brushed as well, creating a nice contrast with the blasted surfaces. Even the crowns have alternating finishes, both brushed and blasted. That kind of detail is something you normally see in watches costing significantly more. And speaking of the crowns, this watch has dual oversized crowns. Both are filled with lume. One crown operates the time and the other controls the internal compressor style bezel. And check this out. This is something that's actually pretty unusual. Both crowns are screw down. Normally with internal bezel watches, the second crown doesn't screw down. But here you get both. And they're actually very easy to grip, which makes this watch feel much more like a serious tool watch. Power in this watch is the Miyota 9039 automatic movement. Make no mistake, this movement is outstanding. It's a premium no-date Japanese automatic, known for reliability and accuracy, and a thinner profile as well compared to the NH35. So right away, I think we could all agree this was a solid movement choice. I mentioned earlier the length of this watch is basically the same as the width. Now here's something unusual. Check out these lugs. They are extremely short. They almost look like they don't exist at all. And because of those oversized crowns, the width of the watch is actually greater than the length. And that's not something you see every day. Okay, let's move to the dial. Now the dial is one of the most impressive parts of this watch. Now you'll notice here it's a sandwich dial, which means there's a second layer underneath the top layer. The lume actually sits underneath the top layer of the dial as well. And that creates depth, makes the lume really stand out, which you can see here. There's even lume on the crowns. With this dial in these colors, the contrast is excellent. Now this dial paired with the bold white indices and hands makes the legibility one of the best you'll ever see. And those hands are large, bold, extremely easy to read. They were crafted to resemble the jawbone of the Southern Right Whale. And honestly, they do really stand out. You even get a sandwich-style logo, which is a nice detail that you can see just under the 12. The internal bezel also features a whale tail insignia, tying it into the theme of this watch. Flip the watch over and you'll get another really cool detail. The screw-down case back is packed with information. It tells you the automatic movement, the water resistance rating, model details, and at the center of it all is a beautifully engraved Southern Right Whale. They did a really good job here. It's very well executed. And check out the strap. It comes with a sailcloth strap with a leather lining, and that combination works really well here. The sailcloth keeps the watch feeling sporty and rugged, while the leather lining adds a bit of comfort and refinement. It's a good match for the tool watch personality of the Oceania. Another thing I like about this piece, it's not trying to be something else. It's not trying to copy Rolex or trying to copy Omega. It's just doing its own thing, and its personality is just flowing. The oversized crowns, the compressor style bezel, the sandwich dial, the puck style case, the proportions, the lume, this is a distinct design that you have to respect. Duzu is one of those microbrands that really seems interested in paving its own road. Now this guy comes in the black, which you see here. It also comes in blue and a white. And just a quick note before we move on, Duzu is actually preparing to release a new watch called the Duzu A10 Warthog Pilot Watch. This one blends military-grade materials with aviation-inspired design. It's actually designed as a tribute to the legendary A-10 Warthog aircraft, which is one of the most iconic military planes ever built. So if you like purpose-built tool watches, that's definitely one to keep an eye on. So the Duzu DW-D3 is a unique piece. I think we can all agree on that. But sometimes a unique piece is exactly what we need in our collection. And just a quick reminder, you get a Miyota 9039 movement, 200 meters of water resistance, a beautiful sandwich dial, an internal compressor bezel. That's a lot of watch, but I want to hear from you. What do you think of this watch, the Duzu DW-D3? I'll also put a link in the description, so go there, check it out, read up on it, see if it's right for you. Hey, you made it to the end of another video. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It'll only take you a second, but it really does help. All right, it's time to wrap it up, so we will close the show. My name is Jason with My Dude Watch. We'll do it all again next time. But wait, don't forget, dudes can't be late.